How important is it for Team USA to finally look dominant like they did in this game against Serbia today?
How many more preseason games? Or
I think they got South Sudan, and then I believe one more maybe after that. So South Sudan and London, and then
I mean, it's like right now we know
in
like,
Germany. So
it
South Sudan
seems like
and
they're
Germany.
trying to figure out who the shooting guard is, right? Was it the shooting and the 3 guard, right?
They've been rolling out some.
They've been switching out the shooting guards, right? So far,
Yeah.
and the small forwards. So it seems like we know Curry, Braun, and Embiid.
Do we know that? Do we think that?
No, I just think those are the 3 that's been
consistent.
Consistent. Yeah. I want to see what they do if they put Anthony Davis in and try that lineup with Anthony, see how it starts. But
and then put him at the 5, replacing Embiid. Or that's what I was going to ask.
Right now, I mean, he looks better suited for USA basketball.
So Embiid started his 3rd straight game, finished with 8 points, 8 rebounds, 16 minutes. Hasn't looked great so far with this Team USA squad. Obviously, you got Bam, who's been playing really well. AD playing amazing, especially on the defensive side. So should Bam or AD replace Embiid in the starting lineup?
Embiid they should send Embiid ass back to Philadelphia
and get ready for the season.
And get ready for the damn season, man.
I agree.
Like, this is
Gardena, Pooh,
Gardena.
Gar, me and Pooh the best hoopers out of Gardena ever. Nobody want to see us 2-on-2.
Shout out Pooh Jetter.
Me and Pooh the best hoopers out of Gardena ever. Yeah. All right, go.
Yeah, he don't need to be playing, man.
He looked that bad?
I haven't seen him. I said he shouldn't have played from the beginning. I haven't watched it. But he shouldn't. I said when they said he was going to play on the team.
I mean, it's just like the fit. It just something looks off about it.
He shouldn't be playing, man.
No.
Health, not a good fit. Whatever the reasons are, whatever the case, he should not be playing, man. You got an NBA season to get prepared for, and you weren't healthy at the end of that one, right?
Exactly.
So this is like, no, man. Like, if I'm Philly, man, I would have vetoed that shit, man. No, he ain't. He ain't ready.
He said I would have vetoed that.
No, I get you want to play, big fella, but this ain't the time. This is not the time, man. So, yeah, they need to start Anthony Davis or fucking Bam and go get Jaren Jackson or Miles Turner off the couch. And
It's too late now.
No, it ain't.
I mean, it's not like they need all those players anyway. So.
They can go get the other big. He a 3rd big. The other 2 bigs been there. You can go get a 3rd one to have over there as security. Yeah, like Bron can play the 4. KD fucking 7'2".
7'2", fake 6'8".
You know what I'm saying? Like, so I just think it's a bad.
Yeah. So their first group stage game against Serbia is July 28th. So about 11 days away. So they got to figure this thing out. Obviously, 2 more exhibition
like they're
games.
still tweaking it. I even seen like some of the times where their whole second unit's playing exactly 18 minutes together. Yeah. Obviously, we know when tournament starts, ain't no 18 minutes for everybody. Right, that shit gonna get cut. Right? So it's like it's still tryouts, you know.
So Steve Kerr said today that he is not benching Joel Embiid. He said that he's keeping his big 3 of LeBron, Steph, and Embiid in the starting lineup, saying, quote, "We've been looking at other guys around them, and we obviously do have great options, but I like those 3 guys together."
Man,
I don't know what the fuck he's looking at, because I don't know what games he's been watching or practices he's been watching, because if he's watching the same shit we watch, it don't look like they all 3 playing the same looking game that he's watching.
Steve Kerr be on some shit, man.
Bronze.
He on some Phil Jackson shit. He think he Phil.
Bro.
Next thing you know, next year he gonna be
damn well he ain't got no pool.
Keeping this lineup, but you done took Klay Thompson, pull him off the bench for Brzezinski. You had a whole fucking big 3. And you know what I'm saying? You gonna do that shit, put this nigga off the bench for his thing. Man, I don't trust you, man. And then you tell Ant-Man he need to come off the bench for motherfucking...
Yeah, that was
Bro, get the fuck out of here, bro. I don't trust that nigga at all. I don't like him at all.
Hey, yo, why is it... Hey, no. Hey, yo, why is it that coaches, right, when they win, right, they don't like players that want it? Like, Ant-Man seems like a player that wants it, right? Like, he'd be like, yo, I want to be this. Like, why won't you... Like, why don't coaches gravitate to players like that? Because of ego?
Maybe.
Like, you know what I'm saying? Like,
man, all that shit is it's horrible. Like, he's a head coach of an NBA team. He has his own agenda. Right? That's right there. That's bad. Bring in assistant coaches, man. Assistant coaches somewhere. Some of these retired coaches, that's retired. Let them come coach these teams.
Sam Cassell.
Hey,
Right?
that's a
Because
good
if you're a
point.
free agent,
That's a good point.
if you're a free agent and I'm looking to sign you, obviously I'm gonna play you a little bit more. If you've been killing my team all season, I don't fuck with you. I'm not gonna fuck with you on the USA team.
Man.
Who is Golden State's biggest enemy right now? Who? What team?
Minnesota.
Who did they have beef with all fucking year?
Yeah. Minnesota.
Suck
Who's
that
the
blue.
best player on that team? Who's the nigga that been talking shit to us? I can't wait for that smoke.
Yep. Yep.
Mm-hmm.
Fucking around with him now.
And obviously, it's the same motherfucker that be getting benched. And you need to come off the bench for Rudio Gonzalez. Who the fuck is Rudio Gonzalez? Nigga, we about to bring in. They'll bench him for anybody, dog.
Yep.
But why?
That's their biggest enemy, dog.
Yeah, but he's a killer. Like, why you don't embrace the
'Cause he
killer? Like,
killing us.
but if you love the game, we love the game, right? Like, but we love the game. We love dogs.
I'm not finna help your confidence.
I'm not, yes.
He ain't help Klay confidence.
I'm not gonna help your confidence. You play
He
for a
wasn't
different
helping
team,
Klay.
young
That's
killer.
what, I got to vouch for Klay
I gotta see you for
because
82,
Klay
huh?
was in a position where he didn't want the
I didn't see you
motherfuckers to
first
give
round,
up
huh?
on him.
Times,
And then
maybe
nigga gave
more.
up on him, man.
No, thank you.
He gave up on Klay, man.
Like I just said, I just don't
'Cause
like
you could be
the, I
knocking
just
me
don't
out
like
in
the
first
idea.
round, huh?
Yeah, he gave up on Klay.
He gave
That's
up
just-
on Klay, man.
Like it should be just retired. It should be retired or who have no real ties. Like
So
You know.
you weren't a fan of Coach K doing it either, though, right? You weren't a fan
not
of Coach
because,
K.
no, only because like I don't mind him, but
Yeah.
college, that's horrible. That's a horrible look. He has too much power,
Okay.
right? That's too much power. So it should be someone who's a Jeff Van Gundy, Stan
yeah,
Van
You
Gundy.
took the words right out my
Right, it
mouth.
should be
Yeah,
it should be
yeah.
somebody
You took the
like
words
that
right
that
out
has
my
no
mouth.
has no ties. He has no influence. So that means he's coaching with purity.
Yeah. And he been in the lineup for that type of job. He been
Yeah.
working with them for years.
Like I'm trying to make it like fair across the board. Right? You know, it's bear down all day, but I like there's too much. You have too much power. You have too much control. Like it's, these players look up. These players are coming in here working on their craft, thinking they're going to get a fair shot. And if Ant-Man believes and he's playing like he's the best player, and you sitting there messing with his time 2-3 minutes, that man hates you deep down inside, man.
Absolutely. So
I
now
don't-
every
yeah,
time,
I don't like-
so
I don't
every
like
time
that,
he
bro. I do
see
not
you-
rock with
hey,
that.
So now every time he see you as a coach, he's going out his way, man.
Yeah, today you got a
He's
motherfucker
going
40
out
years
his
old
way.
talking about fuck Coach K. That's me.
Yeah.
Yeah. Facts.
Yeah, you know what I mean? Like you don't want that. Like just give a nigga a fair shot. If he's beating me out, he's beating me out. But don't already have your lineup pick. If you do, tell me.
Yeah.
Tell me, hey, we're gonna give you 10 minutes a day. Don't have me out here sitting here busting my ass doing all this extra shit. And then yeah, we ain't gonna play you today. Let me know. Let me get my mind right.
So one more question on the Team USA front. Obviously, KD is yet to play an exhibition game as he comes back from his calf injury. Reports are he's still planning on playing with Team USA in the Olympics. How much of a difference will KD make on this team?
Big difference.
Thank you, Rashad. He was just staring at me.
I'm just saying we win by 30. Okay, we win by 45, 50. Okay.
Okay, well.
I mean, gold.
I mean,
man.
my when I watch them play, I see they struggle against teams that don't have big men presence. Like it's like a guard play. The first half of the Canada game, it wasn't struggling, but it was like they was keeping pace. And then the Australia game, heavy guard play, no bigs. They keeping pace. And you look at Serbia that actually have a big presence, they dominated them because they didn't have no guard play. Guards got to step up when it's time. Bigs got to step up when it's time. I think this lineup that they had was a balance of both because you got a different lineup coming off the bench. So I think they finally reached a point where they're like, all right, we can all get our rhythm. So you throw KD in there, there's a lot of mismatches because he can shoot. You know what I'm saying? So when you got a jump shooter, it's different for any zone, for any European or international scheme to work when you got a big guy like that can shoot. So I think when he comes back, it's going to be different for sure.
Yeah, it's going to be a different crew. Gil, you said it'll go from 30-point wins to 45-point wins. We haven't seen a 30-point win yet, though. 26 is the most.
Come on, man. Stop.
Yo, I got
It's
a question.
gold, man. I don't know how many times. I don't know what kind of gold that you think they're gonna win. It's gonna be gold, regular gold, 14 karat gold, 24, whatever. How many different type of golds? Put that goddamn on a gold trophy and just give it to us.
Okay.
Why are we wasting our time?
All
Hey,
right.
yo, who's the player that you guys think is going to stand out the most when it's all over? Out of every player, like if we could just predict right now who's going to be the one, we'd be like, yo, he was
So like, who's going to be the MVP of Team USA?
of Team USA before.
The hoodie mellow.
Like the Hoodie Mello?
Yeah, like who's gonna be that guy for the USA team?
And
I'm rolling my hand.
Yeah, it seems. I mean,
I don't care if
I feel like he the only one that
I don't
wants.
care if he Adidas or
He
not.
wants
He's
that.
just,
I think he want that.
They gonna get that motherfucker 14 minutes. Watch. He gonna get the cooking out that motherfucker and I'm like, brrr.
Damn.
They want him. Hey, he want it. He
Listen,
want it.
It's gonna probably
if
be,
they do that,
it's gonna probably be KD,
okay.
Tatum, or Curry.
well, that's I
think they'll force the
Tatum and
Tatum
KD is
thing.
probably who they want it to be.
Yeah,
but
they want it to be one of them too. But I think Ant-Man is like, fuck all that.
They gonna
Fuck all
he
that.
ain't playing.
Why, 'cause
That's
man.
what they're
Ant-Man
gonna
talk?
have to do.
Yeah.
What?
They're gonna have to mess with his minutes because
They gonna mess with his. They
He
gonna
ain't
mess with his minutes.
taking no back seat. I can tell you that much.
He want the top spot.
Yeah, he ain't taking no back seat.
He want it. So
Yeah.
regardless
So
of
they
what
gonna
they
have
do
to-
or who
they
they
gonna have
pick,
to.
they gonna have to fight with him for it.
They just
Yeah,
gonna
they
sub.
gonna have to.
Come on.
Yeah, they're gonna have to mess with his minutes because he going out that mug. He ain't. Yeah, he think he the one. So.
Yeah.
And he might be accurate with that assessment. He's been coming in, instant offense, sparking them in a lot of these games, getting buckets. Obviously, plays fearless. Don't care.
He's younger.
He's the youngest one.
Yeah, but just I'm
With
saying
the most energy and the most still to prove.
He's
Like,
gauging himself too at 22, 23. He's
Yeah.
gauging himself compared to everybody that's out there. He like, oh, if I can keep up at this pace and y'all still up, I'm looking back at y'all
Nah, he
2-3
younger.
years from now.
Yeah, he younger than
Fuck
them
out of
dudes,
here.
man.
Y'all
So
niggas ain't fucking with me.
I'm younger than them. I got more energy than everybody, and I'm finna show the world.
Yeah.
Listen, Jack,
Well,
they're gonna have to mess with his minutes in order to hold him down.